Okay, we're here with Aaron's truck. It's been about 15 years since the truck was running. It's been in the backyard. And of course, Aaron moved to Florida and he's out here for a visit. And he's got Liam and Linnea in the truck, showing them his truck that he had when he was in high school. So, Aaron, tell us a little bit about the truck.
Well, the truck is a 1968 Chevrolet C10 camper special. It was a very relatively basic truck from the factory. Had camper on it when we first got it. Very low mile vehicle. We got it from an auction from the original owner who had passed away, and his family had donated it to like charity auction. So that's where we got it from. Brought it down. Had it for 6 months to a year before we started pulling it apart and getting it ready to be redone. So, original white top, converted it to be all gold. It was a 1997 corporate GM color, just to match the year that we did the paint work, which was 1997. We did retain some original features, such as keeping the original paint on the inside of the glove box to show the original build sticker. So that was retained for heritage, and you can see the original and the redone modern color is very similar. Redid the dash pad, redid the seat interior carpet trim. Also redid, hard to see from this side, but we redid the gauge cluster as well, all custom gauges.
Yeah, the instrument cluster
Westech.
was done by a friend of ours that's passed away. He owned Westac Company. That was Charles Westberg that did the instrument panel. I'll just stick it in here a little bit and show you the panel that he did for Aaron, if you can see it right there. Okay, back to
Then
you.
converted the original rear slider window to the large single piece glass. Um, did a drop spindle in the front and a 2-inch, 2.5-inch blocks in the rear, converted to a corporate 10-bolt rear end
Yeah,
with
with
better gears rather than the original 410.
yeah, and the 5 lug instead of the original 6.
I'd be more cooperative with wheel options later on. So now the 5-on-5 bolt pattern. The original transmission was a 4 on the floor with a compound low, which I got to use a couple of times when I took it camping a couple of times, which was fun. Had a 307 two-barrel carburetor motor in it, and was converted to a 350 with a 3-speed automatic. So we adjusted the transmission tunnel to accommodate that. Converted to a more modern type steering column as well. We'll probably redo that again one more time when we complete this next stage of the build. We redid the bed and put a heavy duty liner in there as well. Also changed bumpers to chrome front and rear rather than the stock original heavy duty bulky looking pieces.
Yeah, and
uh,
some of the bumper, actually the front bumper's not on it, and a few other things are not on it after we started doing things years ago.
and again, stock original, very basic. Kept the two chamber cylinder manual uh, brakes. Did convert it to power steering as opposed to the original manual steering, so we did make that conversion. No air conditioning, just the heater core. Um, Other than that, just tidied up the interior. Didn't do the firewall, left that alone at the time of the original redo. Just freshened it up, redid the inner wheel housings to clean it up a bit. And that was about the end of it. Drove it for about, oh gosh, I don't know, maybe 2 years. And things changed as life happens. And I moved to Florida. It got parked, and that was the end of it until recently. So we're in the process of reassessing and doing it over just one more time.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. Life goes on, and the truck ended up just sitting and sitting and sitting. And I said, okay, Aaron's going to be here. So we real quick threw some things at it and pulled it out and chased all the weeds and the critters out of it, and got it running so he could at least drive it up and down the driveway. So there it is, until we get to the next phase and um, clean it up a little bit so we can send it to Florida. And I don't know, the way things are going, it'll be in Florida about the time Lenny will be ready to drive it. So,
Okay.
okay. All right. Thanks for watching.